like among the outside linebackers right now? I mean, obviously losing some guys like Tim and Ryan, guys that have been there for a long time. What's competition like right now?
I mean, we're not really looking like that. I mean, the competition brings the best out of each and every one of us. So we working hard every day, and we just know each other. We got to bring it every day. So that's what we're doing.
What have you seen from Chris Allen?
Can you repeat that?
Chris Allen. What have you seen?
He's a young guy. He came in. He worked hard. I mean, he's still early. We only gonna practice 5. So I mean, he's doing a great job right now. So see how that goes.
Big kid though. You see many guys at his size?
He big, and he coming from Louisiana. I mean, they some pretty good football players, and he's becoming one.
Do you see a lot of maybe yourself in him? You're a big guy yourself.
I see myself as far as like coming in and wanting to learn like he does. He wants to learn. You can tell that.
What kind of conversations did you have with your brother, this summer when he was considering, going somewhere else?
I'm not really here to talk about my brother.
Biggest difference in your game, do you think, this year as opposed to last year? What you play?
I'm trying to work on being more consistent, but everything else, I'm just working hard and trying to take on more of a leadership role in my room since we lost guys like Ryan and Tim. So.
What did those guys bring behind the scenes that people didn't see last year that needs to be fixed?
They was always a listening ear. You know what I'm saying? They always had the right answer for when I needed it. Like they had already went through what I was going through.
What did you learn from them in particular, Ryan and Tim? What was the lesson you got?
I mean, it's hard to assimilate everything I learned because I learned a lot from them guys. So, I mean.
The one message or one point that they kind of hammered home?
Not really. I just try to. what would they do at this particular situation in time? So I just try to do that.
You're still a young guy yourself. Are there times when you actually have to have those answers now? There's a lot of freshmen in that group.
Yeah, it is. It is a time like that. I just try to. It's all about the little decision that you make outside of football that leads over into football. So I try to make little decisions and becoming more mature outside of football too. That helps me have the decision and those answers on the field for the young guys.
What does your wristband mean?
It's humble over hype. I try to be humble over all the hype. So it's basically what it says. It's humble over hype.
Hard to do that in an environment like at Alabama?
Not for real, because we pride ourselves on hard work and always focusing on what we got to do to become better individually and on working on ourselves.
We hear about Tosh so much as a recruiter. How good of an on-field coach is he, though?
He's a great coach. He always got the juice. When you see a guy like that, when you coming in rough day, when you see a guy like that, it just change your whole momentum towards the day. Like when you see a coach like that, I mean, he always bringing it.
Make sure you answer to the cameras,
okay.
No matter what.
Does he surprise you in how he can always kind of keep that juice? I mean, like, there are some days where you're like, damn.
I mean, Tosh, he a different breed. He from the West Coast, so I guess them guys up there different. They always got the juice.
Who are some of the players who maybe bring the most energy in practice?
I mean, we all have to depend on each other to bring the juice. Like, 'cause some days you might not be feeling it, and another person you have to lean on him. So we all pride ourselves off try to be that guy for our teammate. We play for each other. You know what I'm saying?
There's been a lot of talk about the defensive line kind of facing a lot of turnover this year, but obviously that second group, that linebackers, a lot of turnover there. Y'all feel like people maybe overlooking y'all as a position group?
Not really, because at the end of the day, we're a team and everything. When you look at end of the game, it's gonna be one, and we just working hard every day and trying to get better.
What do you think the playing time you got last year helped you get into the season?
I think I ain't really comfortable. I want to say I got experience. I got much experience that I needed. I played in a couple big games, And I mean, I had guys like Ryan and Tim and people like that. They always, I mean, they were great players. I could watch them for 2 years and learn from them. So
It was nice, after watching for a couple of years to kind of get your shot. You Christian, several of y'all are kind of getting your moment now.
yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely.
Couple more. You feel like even though you guys weren't necessarily the first group last year, there's still a lot of talent there that you all have. You all
Yes,
can
sir.
still do a lot on in your own right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, we had those great players in front of us. It's hard to replace those guys, but I mean, we working hard every day and doing taking the right steps and becoming better as players and as men.
You mentioned people having to lift their teammates up. Are there any players, any of your teammates who are particularly adept at that really get people going if they're maybe down a little bit?
Can you repeat that?
Well, I guess leaders, who are the defensive leaders maybe that are evolving?
We all try to be a leader. Like we don't. It ain't really people that I could sit here and name that can be leader, but everybody try to be a leader. It ain't just a certain group that's leaders. We can all be a leader. Because if I'm doing something wrong, I want them to pick me up just like I would pick them up if I see them doing something wrong.